Crew 6 is NASA's next crewed launch to the International Space Station. Due to liftoff from Pad 39A on the 26th of February, the capsule launching next week's astronauts is the Dragon V2, built and managed by SpaceX. It's the latest in space technology, as it is controlled autonomously through flight. Docking is also fully autonomous, but in the event of a screen shutdown, the crew have some control switches and buttons. So far, 6 crewed missions to the space station have flown using Dragon. Demo 2 was the first crewed mission that launched. Demo 2 was closely followed by Crew 2, Crew 3, Crew 4, and Crew 5, each being mainly successful, all of which docked successfully to the space station's Harmony module. The Crew Dragon, as Mr. Musk affectionately calls it, is outfitted with 8 seats for crew. However, NASA have chosen that it is best to place moderate amounts of food and cargo for missions to the station. Dragon does not always launch crew to the ISS. In fact, in 2021, SpaceX launched a crew to orbit higher in the space station. The station orbits Earth at 125 kilometers above the surface, whilst Dragon almost double that in its 3-day trip. The crew of 4 enjoy looking from a glass dome that SpaceX integrated into the universal docking port's usual placement. The dome, in Dragon, was covered by a protective nose cone at the top of the capsule. Once above the Kármán line, the point where people are called astronauts, the nose cone would rotate open to reveal the dome. What you are seeing now are the Teslas that SpaceX used to transport crew. The transportation is a high-security event, where usually 3 Teslas would bring astronauts up 39A to the pad. 2 other security trucks follow behind and 1 in front of the Teslas as they make their way to 39A. If you think you know the name of this pad, then you are probably right. This is the same pad that Neil Armstrong and his crew flew to the moon from, way back in 1969. With this pad's historical past, NASA are really strict on what or who is allowed to the tower, usually only ground crew or astronauts. SpaceX used their famous Falcon 9 to carry a second stage and its capsule to orbit, and to really put the icing on the cake, SpaceX finished by attempting to land the booster on a drone ship in the Atlantic. Crew 6, the upcoming mission, is due to fly towards the UK and over Australia, before attempting a docking the following morning. A Crew Dragon capsule uses Draco thrusters to maneuver during docking sequences. The docking port also has a soft capture ring. A soft capture ring allows the spacecraft to basically hit the ISS docking port before going into hard capture, where the ring is locked to the port and then retracted, pulling Dragon in. Once the hard capture is complete, a series of hooks will latch into place, securing the Dragon to the Harmony module. Then the universal docking adapter pressurizes to stop the space station from blowing up. Then ISS crews can unlock the hatches to allow the Dragon crew to get out. Its crew will then take the cargo and place it in storage. The members of Crew 6 will stay on around 6 to 12 months on this, but when it's time to return, the crew will be strapped back into their seats. The hatches will be closed. Then, the hooks will unlatch, and a couple hours later, they will undock from the space station. This will mark the beginning of a busy schedule leading to splashdown. The crew will spend the next 24 hours on Dragon. The soft capture ring will be retracted to launch position, and the nose cone will close. Then, Dragon will rotate and do a retrograde burn. This will place Dragon on its fiery course to enter the atmosphere. After 30 minutes of falling to Earth, the capsule will enter the atmosphere. It will reach temperatures half as hot as the sun. This friction between the capsule and the atmosphere causes a plasma to form. This stops any communication between the astronauts and mission control for around 11 minutes. When SpaceX see the capsule, they will attempt to talk to the crew. 3 parachutes will slow the crew down, where they will be recovered. I hope you enjoy my walkthrough of Crew 6. Remember, if you want to watch this, it launches on the 26th. I'll add a link to watch it below. I'll leave you with an info chart. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.